I'm about to get spanked with a pool glove by Pitt. Thanks for scheduling an 81 overall team, Kyle. Period. I hate you.
Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Golden Hurricane of Tulsa.
Shit. Awesome.
Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped
do
at
that.
17. The Golden Hurricane offense takes the field as we get this game underway. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm
Why
anticipating
can't my
the
team
playbook to
do-
expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on
They just have
what
a
this guy
really
was able to
hard
do the
time
last time he
being
took the
able
field.
to handle audibles.
Looking for a man. It's Grant. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Let's talk for just a second here about Tulsa. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
God dang it.
Finds his tight end. And a good
Picked
job
up
of
2
coverage
yards
by
on
defense.
that.
Just a short pickup. All right, guys, let's take a big view of Tulsa. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right out. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, it It's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
Kick is in the air. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. So Pittsburgh's offense will get the ball for the first time.
Discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout.
That guy was so open. There was no one around.
Pitt pushing the pace.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
This defense
What up, bro?
knew coming in the offense was going to try to test them. And they were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. The defense was ready for that one.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks. He was dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Could have used that as their physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Pitt will have to put this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him
Shank.
deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to pass. It's Grant. Finds a tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy game. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later. Take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive changes.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
The RPO is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Allen. He
What?
almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Well, he comes. wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play
About to say,
will be overturned.
I've never been that strong on that feeling before.
Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. He just
God, dog it.
long enough in the line
I
of
just
scrimmage.
can't,
It'll
I
be a
can't
penalty.
audible even at home.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
So
They'll
stupid.
operate out of split backs. Looking for a man. It's great.
Oh, that was dangerous. Dangerous and stupid.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
Back to pass on second down. This time it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time. to
Too
get to the
fast,
first
man.
down marker.
Close in on my
Well,
shit
nice
so
completion
quick.
there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. He wants to change this route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab over the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Tries to get it on the ground.
No! Offensive line is just trash.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll.
I like it. This defense plays
Just mowed
aggressive
right
on
through
fourth
my
and
guy.
short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Wants to go up top on first down. Running to Green. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Bullshit, man.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale.
Bullshit.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They go to the ground. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. Hit it right back to the line. Off the play fake.
No pressure.
Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
down. They're taking to the air.
Fuck!
Big man has it as a first down and more. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm
Fucking
now on both sides.
gay.
Of the ball.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Here comes the heat. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Grant. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Allen. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. The pull and throw up
There you go. Thank God. That was stupid.
Banging his way to the 41.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Little touch pass to the receiver.
No!
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. Looking downfield on first down. Right down the middle. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Tulsa will come to the line on first and goal.
Charcoal.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on second and goal. Out of the gun, the inside.
No.
To the running back.
Damn it.
He works his way
That looked
all the way
good.
down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down. This little third to mid-range. You got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Grant. The ball's way out. And to the house. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We tread a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. This passing game can continue to heat up. Look out for the second half.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout.
What was that?
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout.
Dude,
Catch in the middle. It's hit.
slicing and dicing my guys.
Find their way to the 36. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun. Fires to the middle.
Come on! 93 overall safety. Can't make a play?
And the quarterback knew exactly where he
Dude.
wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the
They're
ball.
trying too
Nice
hard
job
right
by
now.
this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get
Trying
the rhythm
too
going here in
hard.
the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
No one around.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Panthers have it with a 1st and goal. Defense might bring the house here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence
It's
a little
crap,
bit now.
dude. I mean, how did he just, like, no one out there? So, my 93 overall safety, 93 speed, just got shaken right out of his shoes. Dude, what is going on in this game? I hope someone sees that. My first round draft pick safety can't handle a little corner. Unbelievable.
To go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our
I'm at home.
in this game.
And
Look at that. That's the guy that just shook my guy right out of his shoes. That's bullshit.
it is true, and they're on top by 7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. No
Bullshit.
chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Grant. Grant over the middle, it's Tees. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air on first down.
Fuck.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run.
Fuck!
And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Pitt.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Tulsa.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, I think defensively, defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where you're at.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. The Panthers want to crank the tempo. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short.
God, no pressure. I can't get any pressure on these guys.
But he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really
Fires one high and deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Great job by the DB on that play. How many times in these types of deep ball situations do we see pass interference? That cornerback could not have played that ball better.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Great pass, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Fires a ball, now it's picked off. Trying to take it back.
Fuck yeah. Needed that.
Tlsa. The defense gets it done with a huge interception return.
Free safety running the middle of the field. You can see just reading the quarterback's eyes.
All right. That makes it even on that bullshit.
Pick it off and do some damage. Make the big play for this defense to score some points.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Return it, bitch.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six.
Oh, God, they caught me.
Because of that singular instance, I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
What?
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. No huddle here for the offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run.
Oh,
Unloads to the wide.
dude, my guy just ran right by him.
As the freshman was taking a shot.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Here's a hit.
Oh, no.
One.
No.
He lets it go down the middle. Massive pickup on
Charlie, I hope you just saw that.
21. Pitt pushing the pace.
And man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. And that's exactly
That
what we
didn't
saw.
perfectly counter shit. This is so much trash now, man.
Completion, they'll take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Holmes. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Our defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. Job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Indiana
just
is
got a score
currently
touchdown.
trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Michigan. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10.
Oh my God.
Incomplete,
I think I threw to the wrong guy.
Second down.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a
That's pretty
completion, but
clear.
how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Grant.
Shit!
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Hunt is on its way. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up, man. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo going.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
Leaves it with the back.
What?
That ought to be enough to get Pitt the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the
Dude,
lead in the
they're
3rd quarter,
really
and you
trying
wanna keep
hard.
it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense, all these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. And the pressure gets there. Down he goes at the 18.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier.
Oh my God!
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets it away from his own end zone.
What?
Kick catch interference. kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air. It's Green. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. That was a nice pickup running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. Out of the gun, the inside kid. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, and this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down. And now we can
No.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated.
Why did he lob it? Dude, why did he lob that? That should have happened.
Trying to pick up a first down. Here we go. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal.
Fuck.
Big play stops the drive. A few extra
I did the
on that
one
return,
thing
but
that I
what a
couldn't
play
do.
by
I
this
could take a
defense to
field
get
goal
the
right
first
there, but instead I throw an
Nice
interception
job
at the
by
goal
this
line.
defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter.
I couldn't do that, and that was the one thing I couldn't do, and I did. So I could have hit this tight end right here. I could have hit my running back, but I threw to the one guy. I could have even forced it right there to that tight end. I had a touchdown if I hit 47. I had a touchdown if I hit my running back.
I got a lead. You bring on the nickel
Horrendous.
defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get
Oh,
it up to
great.
about the 11-yard line.
Best player, hurt.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him
Super
out.
awesome.
And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Miller. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Panthers want to pick up the tempo.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Yeah, and those in-breaking routes for the quarterback and the receiver have to be really dialed in, really trustworthy because you're throwing to the middle of the field with so many hands. Nice job by the defense breaking on the football and taking that in away.
Back to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back on 13.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to to get it out of there from his end zone. Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a puppy turd, and he brought them to their feet on that one. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win, but they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Damn it. Taking
Tulsa
too
will
long.
come to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the one. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered.
The quick out. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Searching forward on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and they're fired away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll run it to keep this clock.
No!
He's out past the 35. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Timeout called there by
That was
the defense,
lame.
desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Great job on 1st down. Great job on 2nd down. This defense needs to come up big one more time. They got to get the stop. Big time moment. I got to get my offense the football back.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short.
Yes!
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pitt will line up to punt it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Grant. He's got the back in the middle. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And that's a big throw by this young man. Like, listen, late in the football game, you've got to make plays. He's been a little bit up and down, but they got to give him the rock. They're going to trust him. Let's see what he can do late in this football game.
Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Tulsa. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He might want another play. Off-play action on first down. Here's a throw downfield late.
No, catch the ball, dude.
The ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, no big surprise here in the fourth quarter. The defense expecting pass, and that's why they've got extra DBs on the field. It's almost like a prevent look. Everybody back there staring at the QB. Going to be hard to throw into that. Obviously, the ball falls incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go on top. Throws to the wideout.
Oh!
It's Gee. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Back open in the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
And that's a great throw by this young man. Listen, he's had an up and down day, actually probably a little bit more down than up, but this is the big moment. This is where his team needs him to come through. Great start. Let's see if he can put this together, trailing late in this football game.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Back to pass, it's Grant.
What just happened to my screen? No, I can't see anything.
It's just a short game.
Dude.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Dude, what happened?
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent.